Yeah, what up, gang? We back with another video. You already know what time it is. Catalog talk. Today we switching it up a little bit. I know. I'm a nostalgic ass nigga. All the projects I've done so far have been from last decade, 2011, 2013, 2012. But this time I wanted to switch it up a little bit. So today we're gonna be looking at something from this decade from a different artist that we haven't mentioned yet on this channel. This time we're going to be looking at a project named Hoffa by Dave East. Now, for those of those that don't know who Dave East is, he's definitely a rapper that's been established for a while. He's from New York. He's definitely been dropping bangers as long as I've known him. I started knowing Dave East. I used to listen to Sway in the Morning back in the day on my way to work in like 2015, 2016. And he used to have this session called Freestyle Fridays where he would let young niggas that's trying to get into the rap game come through and freestyle. And I remember he came on there one time and he freestyled, he killed it. And you know what I'm saying? Usually I don't bust out notes and like write down niggas' names and shit, but Dave East was definitely one of the names that I wrote down. So come around 2018, 2019, when he started to be more popping, I was already familiar with him. I was already hip to his projects. And in my opinion, Hoffa is my favorite of his projects. It's not an album. It's considered a mixtape, but it's the only one that I was able to get on vinyl, which goes to show you just how much of a classic this project was. It was definitely something that let niggas know where he stood in the rap game. He had plenty of features on it, plenty of big name features on it. It's not too long of a project. It's only 14 songs, but it's definitely one of my favorites, and I'm glad I was able to get it on vinyl. So I wanted to switch up the mode this time around, do a different artist from a different part of the country, from a different time in history. So like I said, today we're going to be looking at Hoffa by Dave East. This project came out on July 30th of 2021. And just like most of my other projects, this is exclusively produced by Harry Fraud. So that's kind of the theme here. And I never really noticed until now that a lot of my favorite projects were produced exclusively by Harry Fraud, some by Alchemist, which we'll get into in a while after we get through a couple more of these. But definitely one of my favorite projects. Like I said, only 14 songs, short and sweet. This is going to have features like G Herbo, Benny the Butcher, Jimmy Jones, Stephen Young, French Montana, Crutch Calhoun, King Shooter, and of course, Currency. So that goes to show you the longevity and the respect that Currency has. He's getting features from all over the country, from all walks of life, from different generations of rappers. So I ain't gonna rap too much further about this joint. I wanted to give y'all a quick little intro in it. If you don't know who Dave East is, you're gonna find out today. And if you have heard this project, I do appreciate you rocking through it with me one more time. But without any further ado, we're gonna get into the first track. This is entitled The Disaprearance. So the name of the album is Hoffa. So I don't know if y'all that don't know, it's a dude named Jimmy Hoffa that was out in like the 60s and the 70s. He was a big like Teamster labor leader back in the day. People say he was tied to the mob. I don't know how true that is. I ain't here to speculate on nothing, but he disappeared in 1975. And even to this day, people don't know what happened to him. And the first time I heard his name was watching Hey Arnold back in the day. The grandpa, I forgot his name, but he used to always like reference Jimmy Hoffa, and I never knew who it was. So then when I heard this tape, it kind of connected those dots for me. So, you know what I'm saying? It's definitely one of those things where it's like, all right, cool, I'm hip now. Now I can connect those dots and understand what's going on. So the whole theme, as far as the skits, some of the subject matter is all in regards to the disappearance of Jimmy Hoffa. So you'll get a lot of like news recordings and interviews from back in the day, and it's all tied to that same theme. So again, with the continuity, this project also kind of sets out the vibe, sets out the subject matter, and kind of sticks to the same theme all the way through. So that's kind of a background on the name of the project. I do have it right here on vinyl behind me. I do have it spinning behind me. Well, I'm about to start spinning it at least. But yeah, like I said, it's a nice cover. Definitely kind of sticks to that 1970s Jimmy Hoffa theme as far as the setting and the style of the painting, which of course has Dave East in the front of it. But again, a classic project. I'm glad I got it on vinyl. So without any further ado, we're going to get into the first track, which is entitled The Disaprearance, which directly speaks to the Jimmy Hoffa situation. So this particular song is just him, no features. I wasn't able to find a sample for it, but it definitely has that 1970s kind of watching the news kind of theme to it. So without any further ado, we're going to get into the first track, The Disaprearance. Let's get it.
One in the afternoon last Wednesday, Jimmy Hoffa pulled out of the driveway of his modest home on Lake Orion and headed south toward Detroit. No one apparently has seen him since.
Been a while. Hoffa. Yeah. Niggas ask me what's up with the music. Should I been acting? Lately my clothes been vintage, not into the latest fashion. I feel I could breathe again. I related to Tony Braxton, and I still get the chills from the thoughts of my homies laughing. I witnessed tragedy and got back to my pen and pad. Most of the feelings I felt for the industry, I got past them. Bunch of niggas that came out before me feel like I laughed them. LeBron James, these niggas brown son like action. I seen roaches fall in the toaster before the bread rise. Funny I'm alive, but I'm only concerned with dead guys. Fed time, always avoided it since my teen years. Surrounded by stand-up men, a rap won't be seen here. Summertime in Harlem, I'm sipping clique on a beach chair. Plates only for family, making it hard to eat here. Convinced me you had ill intentions, found out it's not love. Added baking soda and then double, call it potluck. This the life we live in. Sending flicks to homies in prison. Those SIs and these VVS's, they see the difference. The quality of just land to get waffles from dirty kitchen. I'm vibing to some classy shit I ain't heard in a minute. I ain't served in a minute, ain't hand in hand in some years. Never ducked the fade on any date, let's meet up in a square. Newports was clicking, fresh about the book and selling squares. Made dreams out of nightmares, I woke up. Nigga tried to swing and he got broke up. Won't smoke it ain't jokes up. I walk through the fire, eyes wired like I'm coked up. Never powdered my nose up, game I was trying to soak up. They comfortable in prison, so ain't no telling them chill out. Cut the chef a check before he even brought the meal out. Made the Reggie smell like exotic, brought orange pills out. Pill out, Hellcat speeding, I'm knocking super cat. Die for being the witness, you ain't had nothing to do with that. Easy Harry Fraud, they scared to sleep, that Freddy Krueger rap. Before I blew a stack on baggies and the newest strap. Hoffa.
And there you have it, man. That's track one. That's track one, The Disaprearance. That's a beautiful song. I mean, it's a great beat. Like, you can kind of see how Harry Fraud kind of tailors his beats to who he's actually working with. That song had a beautiful saxophone all the way through. And you can even tell by what he was saying, why he kind of relates to the whole Jimmy Hoffa situation, because during this time of his career, he did take a quick little hiatus. And he said in the opening of the song, niggas asked me what's up with the music. Shit, I've been acting. So that is a direct reference. He did play Method Man in the Wu-Tang Saga on Hulu. Great show. If you haven't checked it out, definitely go check it out. Definitely some great acting going on there. Joey Badass is in there too. But you know what I'm saying? He took a quick little hiatus. So The Disaprearance, it speaks to him and his music career, but it also speaks to the theme of the whole Jimmy Hoffa situation. So like I said, he kind of just let people know where he been at, what he been doing, and then he gonna get straight into, you know what I'm saying, how you feel about his current state in the rap game back in 2021. So he said, you know what I'm saying, a bunch of niggas that came out before me, I feel like I lapped them. LeBron James, these niggas Bron's son, like action. So, you know what I'm saying, he feel like he Bron to these niggas that started before him. And you know what I'm saying, wordplay on the words, Bronson, action Bronson. So, you know what I'm saying, it's definitely one of them type of things where he's kind of just letting niggas know how he feel about where he's standing in the rap game currently in comparison to some of his counterparts. You know what I'm saying? And even some of his other tapes, he kind of alludes to how people be hating on him as far as how he came on and how he got cool with Nas, and that kind of catapulted his career. So it all just kind of speaks to that same general theme. But like I said, that was the first track. Just kind of sets the vibe, sets the mood, let you know what kind of time we're going to be on. I ain't going to rap too much about that one. We're going to get into the second track. This is entitled 60 for the Lawyer. This is another song where it's just Dave East by itself. We haven't gotten into the features. We haven't gotten into any notable samples yet. But another great track. Again, I always talk about the bass line on these songs. I'm a big fan of the bass line on this song. The beat in general, Harry Fraud always going to do his thing, of course. But we're going to get into track 2, 60 for the Lawyer. Let's get it.
La música de Harry Fraud.
Guests tonight are attorney Melvin Belli, Jimmy Hoffa.
You sold drugs to make it happen, I respect you. Know some parents might neglect you, never treat you like you special. McDonald's, I had 3 for $20, meet me by the restaurant. Now I'm in the condo in Biscayne, they got the best view. I see the ocean, exotic climates got me ashy. Dedication ain't valued like it's supposed to be. Got post-traumatic stress disorder, so watch how you approaching me. Overseas, they treat me like I'm Lenny Kravitz. Phone posit addict, if you see the pennies, grab them. We at Diddy Mansion, I'm asking them questions about Mason Big. Nothing been in it for a minute, I'll make you hate your fridge. Flamboyant like Big L, smoking the L on Lennox. Right in front of Menacing, the streets will give you real instincts. Real niggas, they been extinct. Open that bag and I bet the building stink. Harry Fraud provided the wave, I'm just trying to fill a breeze.
They had most brilliant lawyers, and here's what they said.
You bust your gun to feed your family, I respect you. I just came up on some racks, ain't gotta sneeze for me to bless you. When you roll it cost a house, niggas ain't living, ain't try to test you. Might have knew you all my life, lately I wish I never met you. You ran on them. If you talk about that shit, just stand on it. Been all of about a bag, Cali swag, put up with Vans. Know that everything I do is for the family. Understand me, NYPD trying to jam me. I've been trying to win a Grammy. I'm investing in stocks, no longer investing in the block. The one you helping, be the next one to plot. So why they talking, I watch. That shit look hot. Mama used to cop the shit she wasn't for. And I just keep on coming back out like Jordans. Now I'm important. I just pray you ain't informing. Just gave 60 to my lawyer.
When you're giving interviews, and I've read a number of them and seen some, often somebody will talk about some past problem you've had with the law, and you say, well, all I have to say about that is the court threw that case out.
That's right.
Strange to say that I hoped you would go to prison in those days.
The media may be looked at, though, as probably one of the biggest goons that ever took place in this country, and that I was some kind of an illiterate bum.
You know, you have it, man. Track 2, 60 for the lawyer. Another great track, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes the beat just speak for itself, and you just gotta approach it the right way, and it's gonna be a classic instantly. But you know what I'm saying? He kind of just gets into where he stands on certain lifestyles that people lives on this one. So he starts off both his verses by saying, you sell drugs to make it happen, I respect you. Second verse starts off, you bust a gun to feed your family, I respect you. It's basically saying like, wow, we have options and we don't always have to make these bad decisions. We understand that not everybody is given those fortunate situations where they can kind of just make things happen in a more feasible way. So, you know what I'm saying? It's just saying, hey man, do your thing, get it how you live, but just know that, you know what I'm saying, every action come with a consequence. And then he kind of just talks about shit that he's into, phone posit addict. If you see them pennies, grab them. Big phone posit fan. I'm in the DMV, so they always been big in this area. So, you know what I'm saying? It's one of them things where not everybody is big on the phones, but New York, DC, like a lot of the Northeast area definitely big on the phone. So that's one that I could appreciate that shout out to. But like I said, man, he just kind of talks his shit, let niggas know where he stands, what his opinion is on certain things, and just let niggas know like it's always a way out, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't ever feel like it's not a way out. But you know what I'm saying? One of them things where he kind of just lets people know what the vibe is for the tape in a more direct fashion. And you know what I'm saying? Let niggas know how his success had made people feel about him. All right, we're gonna get straight into track 3. This track is entitled Diamonds. This song actually has the first notable sample on it. This is gonna be sampling a song called And I Love Him by Renee Geyer, which came out in 1974. I heard this sample before. Currency had it on his song with Jadakiss, Pot Jar on Pilot Talk 3. That was the first time I heard it. So it's interesting to see how different rappers kind of flip these samples in different matters and different fashions, but still a great track nonetheless. That doesn't take anything away from it, just something I noticed. But like I said, straight into track 3, Diamonds. Let's get it.
That's all I do.
La música de Harry Fry.
Illegal niggas, but we been legit.
That's all I do.
Off you niggas, I never benefit. Bought it by the brick, sold it by the rock. The blueprint on while I'm fucking, gotta throwing up the rock. I'm talking diamonds, young nigga pouring wine, knocking fillers hanging. Or maybe Donnie Hathaway. Used to wish I could kick it, fuck school, I got a trap today. Ain't care what mama think, I felt like Tom Hanks on Castaway. We do him like the mom, clip him, backing out his driveway. You ain't been nervous till you had narcotics on the highway. I been an outcast, I grew up like Andre, 3,000 in my pocket. I know they hate on me, but somehow I'm always the top. You talking about shit, I'm always gon' pop it. Designer fits, I'm always gon' rock 'em. Like when KD went to the Bay, niggas hated on the Warriors. We chased you in your baby mother building, had you calling that. I went to pick up weed, not for the beach. The first time I went to Florida. Your moms don't want that call from the coroner. Stay in order, bruh.
That's all I do.
Both you niggas I never. They told me life is what you make it. I'm an architect, cocaine in my mother apartment. I wasn't talking yet, seen things knotting off. I wasn't even walking yet. Praying to the sky, I'm all alone. Like how could God neglect? I ain't asked to be here. I knew a smoker told me that the Heenies helped her see clear. Lying to herself, she said she kicked the habit each year. I watched her from a beach chair. Nikes on my 10 toes, I'm genuine. I had a cousin overdose when Diddy put out Benjamins. All them stories about how they lynched us, now they tryna hang. A&Rs from labels trying to find the game. You can search Google for a year and you'll never find my pain. Conversations with my mama, promised her I'm trying to change. Grew up with them, they not the same. Know that everything I lost, now I'm trying to gain. I had a plug that started selling weed cause he was out of cane. Blood that hit these streets for years, the pavement got a lot of stains. They told me live your life before you check out. He said every fraud is dope the best out. We got it.
That's all I do.
Illegal niggas, but we been legit.
All All right, and there you have it, man. Track 3, Diamonds. That song had a beautiful sample. Them vocals in the song, in the background of the song was beautiful. They definitely kind of had a lighthearted theme or a lighthearted spirit to it. But the actual lyrics, they was kind of dark. I mean, he kind of just went into his past and let niggas know that, you know what I'm saying, life was a struggle, man. So when you grow up in a situation like that, you can only appreciate the success that comes along with it. So, you know what I'm saying? Some of the things he said, he did a great job of telling stories on this one. One thing of note that he said that kind of stuck out in this song was the second verse, how he started it by saying, they told me life is what you make it. I'm an architect. Cocaine in my mother's apartment. I wasn't talking yet. Seeing fiends nodding off. I wasn't even walking yet. Praying to the sky. I'm all alone. Like, how could God neglect? I mean, that's a bad situation to be in. And you can tell from the song, he was very young experiencing these type of things. And to, you know what I'm saying, to make it out of something like that and to still make a success out of your life is definitely a testament to his fortitude, you know what I'm saying? But definitely a great song, beautiful song. Definitely let niggas know what type of time he on, where he came from, and how he got to where he is now. So I ain't gonna rap too much further about that one. We're gonna get into the next track, which is entitled Just Another Rapper. This is track 4. This is my personal top 3 on the album. This is definitely one of my favorites, just as far as, you know what I'm saying, the beat, how he approached it, and kind of the flow he had on this joint. So without any further ado, we're gonna get into track 4, Just Another Rapper.
Anything you put up, I can match it. Make 100, take 50 and you stash it. Spend the other 50 on some fashion. Driving in the Bentley like I'm about to crash it. I ain't in the groupies when they act. I don't put on Gucci unless it's dapper. Ever since a youngin' I was active. I took a lot of losses you don't know about. A lot of close friends took the whole route. Now I'm all alone with the pole out. Circle gotta be close when we roll out. Purple shit that we smoke by the whole ounce. The hammers used to hide them in the old couch. Skating past a hater like it's roll bounce. Shorty wasn't giving up that ass, said I'm trash, now I laugh. Got me thinking, who the joke now? I really found a way to get that bag, but I think about my past, couldn't imagine I was broke now. My auntie in the living room coked out. Niggas was playing Madden in the dope house. Anything you put up, I can match. Make 100, take 50 and you stash. You not a part of this, so why you ask? There won't be no audience when niggas clap. I ain't in the groupies when they act. I don't put on Gucci unless it's dapper. Buy my cash money like Juvie. Niggas see me in a movie, got them thinking I'm an actor. Shorty acting bougie, if I tell her take this work out of town, she gon' do it if I ask. Scared of being broke, I just wanna go on cop a ghost and on the place put Casper. I'm talking about that cake, I can match it. Niggas wanna race, I get at you. Forever putting pressure on these niggas, I've been stepping on these niggas and I wasn't with the cappers. I can show you how to be a crook, I might put it in a book, that's another chapter. I wasn't trying to be just another rapper. I went and got my own shit and got action. Anything you put up, I can match. Make 100, take 50 and you stash it. Spend the other 50 on some fashion. Driving in the Bentley like I'm about to crash it. Anything you put up, I can match. Make 100, take 50 and you stash it. Spend the other 50 on some fashion. Driving in the Bentley like I'm about to crash it. You not a part of this, so why you ask? There won't be no audience when niggas clap. I ain't in the groupies when they act. I don't put on Gucci unless it's dapper.
And there you have it, man. Track 4, another classic on the tape, another great song. That beat just, I'm a fan of the beat. I can't even say why. I mean, obviously the bass line on it, the snares, and the way he kind of approaches it, but that's one of my favorite songs. And that's, you know what I'm saying, that just speaks to, you know what I'm saying, like, to dare to be different, to strive to be different, man, that goes a long way in my book, man. Like, you see so many of these rappers that just follow the same blueprint, and they end up putting out the same music, dressing exactly the same, doing the same dumb shit, fucking the same dumb bitches. So, you know what I'm saying, to hear a nigga talking about he trying to be different and not just be just another rapper, you know what I'm saying, you gotta appreciate shit like that. But he always is gonna like revert back to some of his experiences which led him to have this type of mindset. So one of the things that stuck out to me in this song was when he said a lot of close friends took the whole route, now I'm all alone with the pole out, circle gotta be close when we roll out, purple shit that we smoke by the whole ounce. And I mean, yeah, the purple shit, whatever. But the whole part about niggas taking the whole route, now you gotta have your eyes open with the pole out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Definitely a nigga not about to shoot nobody, but you definitely gotta know that not everybody's a stand-up guy, man. And you can't hold a grudge forever. You don't want to have that negative energy over yourself forever, but you gotta just realize that niggas gonna take the whole route sometimes, and you know what I'm saying? You gotta act accordingly from there. So that's one of the lines from that song that kind of stuck out to me and made me wanna you know what I'm saying, just gravitate to it and definitely, you know what I'm saying, rock with that joint a little bit more. But that's track 4, Just Another Rapper. We're going to get into track 5. Track 5 is entitled Go Off. So this song has another feature. This is going to be featuring G Herbo. So Dreamer, song that came out in 2018, is sampled in the song Go Off by Dave East featuring G Herbo, produced by Harry Fraud. Let's get into it.
swerve out.
La música de Harry Fraud.
Niggas don't want me to go off. YOLO on us got the blow off. Smoking, stressing, you had blow up. Now I'm getting head, watching those up. Addicted to lean, I will pull up. You run up on me, it's gon' go up. It's hard to be sober. Started with 4 on the baby, not talking no stroller. We don't do no snitch. I stay away from the witness, that's why I don't talk to Jehovah. I'm about to bubble like powder and soda. I got a problem, don't know how to control it. Ran out of bullets, I gotta reload it. She looked at my chain, she gotta be open, he gotta be rolling. Bad bitch, roll a blunt in the front, it's thick in the back. Lost it, I'ma get it back. Now when I get it, I stash it. I go to Texas, they treat a nigga like a maverick. Go to the shot, they treat me like a bull. Still trying to eat, nigga, I was full.
Go up. They wanna see me go up. These niggas play, go up, go up. These niggas old, go up. I just wanna make it home, so I'ma take the chrome. I'ma go the longer route, don't wanna make it known. Said I'ma take the stronger route, don't wanna fake with home. Spinning wars, only way get out, we gotta take it on. All my people leaning right on me, they know my bread long. Take advantage of it, even though they know that's dead wrong. Why I pay them cash, I ain't taking bribes, hell no. Take a million pics, don't know who fit or not, my head on. And the ones who here already rich, or already damn near on some shit. My brother always rhyme foreign, can't be on point for one, he switch. If a nigga ain't gon' come round, he don't come round cause he bitch. I can U-turn, grab the chopper, now I'm still right by my crib. I ain't never told a feel, and we ain't never blow at kids. I know how to run it up so much, I never know this is. Go up, they wanna see me go up. Ain't nigga play, go up. Baby, he can't go up. I get my mode, go up. I got the code, go up. This might be your night, go up. I shine with a light, go off.
And there you have it, man. Short and sweet. That was track 5, Go Off, featuring G Herbo. Now, everybody say G Herbo don't rap on beat, and I mean, I can hear why they say that, but I mean, I fuck with it. That nigga be talking that shit, man. I'm a big fan of G Herbo, man. So definitely did his thing on this track. You can see why Dave East wanted to get him on there. And basically, the whole vibe of the song was, nigga, don't test me, I'ma go off. And you know what I'm saying? If somebody fucking with you in your life, sometimes you gotta go off. You know what I'm saying? Niggas ain't promoting violence, but it be like that sometimes. So definitely a nice short track, only 2 minutes and 26 seconds, but definitely something I can get down with. So big fan of that one. So we're going to get into track 6. This is entitled Uncle Rick. This is featuring another one of my favorite rappers, Benny the Butcher. Shout out Griselda. We definitely going to get into some Benny the Butcher on this channel. I got a couple of his joints on vinyl. I got a good 4-5 of his joints on vinyl. So we're going to get into those on another day. But like I said, another great track, another short track, another nice feature. No notable sample on it, but they definitely did their thing on this track. So without any further ado, we're going to get into the next track, track 6, Uncle Rick. Let's get it.
This real life. Change the way you look at shit, you know? I promise.
La música de Harry Fraud.
We really took a trip to see what's going on. Back and forth with niggas when it was going wrong. I'd never put that on a song. Drinking water, thoughts of getting rich, I think a porter. Really thought that I'd get rich off a dime before I seen a quarter. The government assisting it, every day is some different shit. The cameras ain't the only thing witnessing. Niggas talking, you get a job, might get a check. You want a trap, might get a coffin. When that paper flowing, party for a month straight like Rick James. The feds is asking about him, I just knew him by his nickname. It wasn't for this COVID shit, I'd probably be at the Nick game. On the floor next to Spike, we in a big chain. Know that Mazda made it. I'm always gonna get back to the struggle, cause I feel obligated. Niggas ain't wanna make it change until they heard Obama say it. My uncle dead, 40 years for nothing, just got exonerated. Uncle Rick.
The butcher coming, nigga. Pablo and the butcher. Yeah. They tell us lies and stare in our faces, but I ain't scared, I'ma say it. Niggas took our manual, tearing out pages. I know, put us on lists comparing our greatness, but I'm like Mike. I feel like niggas couldn't ball in the era I played in. Still on the pavement, the hood gon' cheer for the gangsters. A miracle, I made it. 3 albums up and 6 zeros later. Y'all scared of paper. Y'all run a plug off or y'all near the paper. Eyes closed, I can count from the sound when I hear the paper. It's the butcher, you know my verse a classic of Harry made it. Old karma, give y'all niggas bad luck like a mirror breaking. Heroin deals, bricks win. Background, my lyrics playing. Just loud enough so nobody hear what they saying. Ask your label, where's your advance? Sitting here on my hands. Y'all niggas just trash or y'all got terrible fans. Pablo and the butcher.
And there you have it, man. Track 6, Uncle Rick featuring Benny the Butcher. You heard Benny the Butcher do his thing, man. This was a great song. Benny the Butcher, he always come through. I know that a lot of people have mixed feelings about him as far as how he approaches it or what he be talking about, but I'm a big fan of Benny. Like, that nigga be spitting, bro. I don't care what nobody say. But, you know what I'm saying? This song is definitely, obviously, the hook is talking about his uncle that got sent to jail, and then nigga ain't do shit, and he recently got exonerated. But you know what I'm saying, that just the subject matter and what they was talking about in general, definitely a great track. And you can this kind of speaks to the cultural shift that happened after the whole pandemic in 2020. So what he say, if it wasn't for COVID shit, I'd probably be at a Knick game on the floor next to Spike Lee in a big chain. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit like that. It's kind of like, man, like, the world changed so much, man. And one thing I'm going to say right now, I miss 24-hour Walmart, man. I miss being able to go into Walmart in the middle of the night and getting whatever the fuck you need. That shit never coming back. So, you know what I'm saying? COVID changed the world. I know that was a small little thing, and a lot of y'all probably don't give a fuck about, but I miss that shit. I'll say that shit right now. And then Benny the Butcher, man, he always talks that shit. He has a certain way of approaching shit. Where he kind of speaks to his experiences from a different perspective. He's a little bit older than most rappers, so you know what I'm saying, he spent a lot of his 20s locked up and shit, so his rap career got started a little bit later than he would have liked, than most rappers like. So when he says shit like but I ain't scared, I'ma say it, niggas took our manual and tear out the pages, you know what I'm saying, but I feel like niggas couldn't ball in the era I played in. Like, he's basically saying, like, even though he started off late, he felt like he had the blueprint for it, and now niggas want to copy that shit. And we all know the whole argument, LeBron versus Michael Jordan, who could have played in whose era. I ain't gonna get into it. This is a LeBron channel over here, but you know what I'm saying, just speaking from an OG perspective and letting niggas know where he come from and why he feel like niggas can't fuck with him. So definitely a great track. Again, shout out Benny the Butcher. We definitely gonna get into some of his projects on the channel, but definitely one of my favorite songs on the project. So next we're gonna get into track 7. Track 7 is entitled The Product. One last thing for that last song. That song, I don't know, unless Harry Fraud is in the studio playing the flute, you know what I'm saying, that joint felt like it had some type of sample on it. I only use who sampled for my sample sources, so if I'm wrong, and if y'all know who the sample was, please let me know in the comments, because it sounds like a nice song if it is a sample. I just wanted to put that little tidbit out there. But yeah, we're gonna get into track 7. Track 7 is entitled The Product. This is, again, has no sample on it of note, no features, just Dave East, Harry Fraud in the studio doing their thing. So without any further wrapping up about it, we're going to get into track 7, The Product.
Imagine being broke forever. Then you really count a million. With your own 2 hands.
La música de Harry Fraud.
Hoffa, Pablo. They sent my man up the road, he just got caught with some dope. Last week we was broke, never cared about the craters, just looking for smoke. Could give a fuck about a goat, I don't know her, but she already offered the throat. Got this bitch driving a boat, they get cold where I'm from, so we Montclair every coat. We from the bottom, fuckers, you gon' tell us. If they don't kill us, they gon' probably jealous. I seen the ambulance and heard the medic. Niggas get fame and don't deserve the credit. Baggies was on me serving every second, I be so comfortable in every section. Breathe. Fuck her so good she don't want me to leave. I had to keep a trick under my sleeve. We had the Zanies moving like a leaf. Stuck in the trenches, it get hard to breathe. 30,000 in a Nike box. Where I'm from, we never like the cops. Make the wrong moves and your life will stop. I tried to get it right out of the projects. Bitches telling me I'm toxic. We had the trap looking like a mosh pit. All you niggas do is gossip. Get this money, disappear like I'm Hoffa. If we at the table, I sit like a mobster. I go to sleep in my dreams, see monsters. Wake up and go blow the re-up at Prada. I catch a flight just to pick up the product. I could never be a sponsor. Niggas had crack, but we had the weed. I knew a few that got rich off of ganja. Middle fingers to your honor. Kick me up out of the court. Dope seen a lot of it, boy. I told the God that I diamond and cross. A lot of them sweet, we got it. I hope that you trusted me, seen the stash. We got enough paper to put in a sleeping bag. Don't tell me I see they mad. I put diamonds on my bed. VVS is on my pillowcase. Always moving like I'm in a race. Came with 740s like it's 20 to 8. That's how I deal, and the first thing I bought was a stainless. Then I went metal with Pooch. I only had enough breath for my shoes. Living my life, I had nothing to lose. The last place I'm trying to sleep is a pine box. We would link up on dime block. I started with 50, my nigga, that's 9 shots. My life had my mom hot. I pick and roll on any opposition. I was feeling like John Stock, but these rhymes got me right up out of them trenches. I sat on them benches, was feeling like why not? I catch a flight just to pick up the product. I could never be a sponsor. Niggas had crack, but we had the weed. I knew a few that got rich off of ganja. Middle fingers to your honor. Kick me up out of the court. Dope seen a lot of it, boy. I told the God that I diamond and cross. A lot of them sweet, we got it. A lot of them sweet, we got it stored. Pay up, nigga. Pablo, Fraud, Hoffa.
And there you have it, man. Track 7, The Product. Definitely a great song. I mean, the name kind of speaks for the subject matter in and of itself. He definitely talking about trapping, you know what I'm saying? But again, it speaks to his experiences on how niggas got out of where he got from into where he is now. So one of the things he said that, well, first of all, in the beginning of the song when he said, you ain't never kind of man with your own two hands. No, I have not. But that's definitely the plan. You know what I'm saying? I'm on my way there. I'm on my way there. I definitely plan to get there by the time I crack 40. So, you know what I'm saying? Fuck with me until then. See the journey. But you know what I'm saying? In the verse, one thing he said was stuck in the trenches to get hard to breathe. 30,000 in the Nike box. Where I'm from, we never like the cops. We make the wrong move and your life gets stopped. Now, you know what I'm saying? This is around the George Floyd era. So, you know what I'm saying? We all know how I feel fucking with the police. We ain't gonna get into that too much. You know what I'm saying? We fresh off of niggas dying from the police every day. So, you know what I'm saying? But again, just speaks to his experience on it and, you know what I'm saying, how niggas came out to where he started to where he at now. And then the hook he said, you know what I'm saying, I catch a flight to go pick up the product. I could never be a sponsor. Niggas had crack, but we got the weed. I know a few that got rich off the ganja. You know what I'm saying? And that goes back into my last video when Smoke Dizzy was talking about if you still selling crack at 35, nigga, grow up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't out here, you know what I'm saying, condoning selling drugs, but you know what I'm saying? Niggas got kids, niggas got bills, and this economy is fucked up. So get it how you live, man. But you know what I'm saying? It's one of them things where it's like, you know what I'm saying? Do what you gotta do. Just hopefully you ain't gotta do that shit forever. But you know what I'm saying? That was track 7, The Product. I like his flow. That's probably my favorite track of his as far as how he rapped, the flow, you know what I'm saying? Kind of the cadence and the pace of it. So definitely one of my favorite tracks on it. I always talk about this is my favorite, that's my favorite. I always try to narrow it down to top 3 or top 5. So that's definitely top 3 for me. But we're going to get into the next track. Next track is entitled Money or Power, featuring Jim Jones. This doesn't have any samples of note, but again, if you know the sample, if you can catch it and I didn't know about it, please let me know in the comments. But this is track 8, Money or Power, featuring Jim Jones.
La música de Harry Fraud.
Back to 40 out in Foot Locker, the mall of panic. Painted the Rari pomegranate, it was hard to manage. Double dutching with this paper like we jumping rope. Gem Star Rays, a couple flavors in them bubble coats. I feel like Bone Thugs. I felt like Pablo had my own drugs. Borrowed every hammer from Shooter, fuck who we don't love. I felt like Dollar Bill and Players Club, I want my own club. The system tried to move us, but we won't budge. Learned to avoid them niggas that I don't love. Drizzy sent me a coat, then Yeezy sent me his boost, then J. Cole sent me his shoes. I got ties with the idols and this shit. If I hit your wife on camera, I'm going viral with your bitch. Moonwalking with a Glock, I feel like Michael with the stick. I got this chick that moved just like Griselda Blanco. I told her just me and Capo, open the door.
Jimmy, one reporter who took a very long look at Hoffa suggested that in a choice between power and money, you'd always choose power. I would select power. Nobody in this country respects what's weak. You believe me.
If Harlem had a king, that'd be a no-brainer. Pour the water from the bass through an old strainer. Start talking about the bass, I mean the cocaine. If I'm drawing at your face, but I ain't a painter. I've been critically acclaimed, nigga, you just a critic. I got that special recipe when I whip the British. Some use a microwave or put it on the stovetop. Now you stuff in your pockets, you might pop up with a froze watch, nigga. Fuck all the coppers, I curse out up through my rose top. They know if I jump in the booth that every verse in my flow's hot. I'm good with the banging, hop out and I slide a clip and I'm better with a chick on my side and my ride we dipping. So chill, I don't think you see no killing, shorty. I had a niggas that kill all in front of your building, shorty. You know the drill, Ferrari wheels when I'm feeling sporty. They call me a Moreno, but I'm still a body.
If we lived in a basement instead of this magnificent building here, and we were broke and had no money instead of the money we have today, he can command respect.
And there you have it, man. Track 8, Money or Power, featuring Jim Jones. Jim Jones, you know what I'm saying? If you're a hip-hop fan, you already know Jim Jones. He's been doing this shit for bricks. I'm talking 30 years at this point. But you know what I'm saying? He definitely came through did his thing. He definitely kind of had a resurgence by getting on some of these tracks with these younger rappers. And I ain't even mad at him. Sometimes old niggas get on new tracks and, you know what I'm saying, I ain't really fucking with their shit. But I ain't even mad at that verse. You know what I'm saying? He did his thing. But you know what I'm saying? In the middle between their two verses, it wasn't a hook, but it was kind of like a recording from an interview back in the day where niggas is asking, would you rather have money or power? And he said, nobody respects what's weak. And I mean, I feel that part of it, but shit, nigga, give me the money, bruh. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I'll go off to an island somewhere and be chilling. Y'all niggas can have that power shit. Just give me the bread. But that's just my opinion on the matter. But like I said, Money or Power, great song, great feature. Jim Jones did his thing. And of course, Dave East always did his thing. And Harry Fraud, man, another banger, another beat that didn't miss. So that was track 8, Money or Power. We're going to get into track 9. Track 9 is entitled I Can Hear the Storm. Still no feature on this joint, but this one does have a sample. This sample is a 1977 song called Strange Lands by Alan Hawkshaw. So another great track. You know what I'm saying? Dave East gonna talk that shit by himself, no feature. So without any further ado, we're gonna get into the next track. Track 9, I Can Hear the Storm.
As I stroll down memory lane, all I envision is pain. H, what up, baby? Pablo. Bob Marley spliffs and shit like that, you know? As I look back at my life, before I pack for flights, before I rock the stage, I hardly ask for advice. So my shorty say a prayer for me, I pray him back tonight. Cause cash the only thing I'm after, to the afterlife. Now I twirl around the atlas, call up Harry, let's make magic. Let's go. Lot of losses, life been tragic. We can't shoot him, we gon' stab him. Pull that new shit up in traffic, and roll the windows up. Roll them up. AC dumping, smoking kush like I don't give a fuck. Reminiscing, a couple years ago was feeling stuck. I just had another baby girl, I need a bigger truck. Came from pissy staircases, backwoods, spilling guts. Alcoholics, talking about their problems, make you spill your cup. He caught a homicide, shaved his face, a witness seen his bed. A lot of mixed emotions, keeping focused, trying to see it clear. Everything that you ever imagined, I done seen it here. Wanted to shoot soon as he spun that block, too many people there. And I don't need no hook for this shit. He frontin' for the gram, that nigga look like he lit. Before you could blink, we done took us another trip. Tequila really got me bent, I think I need another sip. Smoking on something from Sacramento. Big dog, I wasn't bred in your average kennel. Always made my way through the zone, learn how to dribble. Now he just really tryna go home, he been in the spittle. Them nurses and them doctors, they got his body uncomfortable. Used to eating steak and shrimp, they serving cuzzo Lunchables. I've been battling demons for a month or two. I can hear the storm. It get hard to notice what the thunder do. Walking through the rain until I'm soaking wet. I don't feel no evil, keep it solid, cause I know I'm blessed. Verse 13:11, Quran says that you can help yourself. Ain't gotta grab nobody arm. Nobody really ready to kill, but in this vibe, my homie calm. Rolling arms, make a hater take you from your only mom. Only dawn, smoke cohibas and politic about this paper. Now I feel like I'm living great when I see my neighbors touch another million. It's hard to sell it if you scared. We cut up squares like we Sicilian. I'm prepared to count a billion. I seen shootouts in the playground where nobody was safe. Niggas dying to get up off the block, but nobody escaped. My sis was in love with Jodeci. She used to play Escape and that's WV. Coke dreams, I wanted a key. That's on Malik. I tried to make a killing off a crime until I focused up. Like I could make $1 million off a rhyme. We was broke as fuck, standing in the building with my 9. Now they know it's us. I really built my name just trying to grind. I know niggas that got knocked for fraud. Now I'm locked in with fraud. When times get hard, they make you talk to God. Like who really in charge? The coke was like brown. It remind me of Chico DeBarge. 4, 5s and 6s, dice game when you see the garage.
4, 5s and 6s, dice game when you see the garage.
And there you have it, man. Track 9, I Can Hear the Storm. You know what I'm saying? It kind of just goes with the vibe of the song. You can hear the raindrops in the background. And this is kind of just taking a deeper dive down memory lane. This whole album is kind of like nostalgic as far as the subject matter and what he's talking about. But you know what I'm saying? He starts off the verse, take a stroll down memory lane and envision all the pain. You know what I'm saying? Just letting niggas know like what kind of struggle it was. So this particular track, I mean, it was all bars. You know what I'm saying? Like this nigga, he ain't take no line off. He ain't take no bar off in this joint. He was going crazy on this one, but a couple of joints that stuck out to me when he said smoking on something from Sacramento. Big dog, I wasn't bred in your average kennel. Always made it through the zone. I learned how to dribble. You know what I'm saying? That's just whatever type of situation you in, you gotta learn how to navigate that shit. And you know what I'm saying? It's a little bit of a wordplay. Dave East was big on basketball back in the day. Nigga played college ball. And you know what I'm saying? He knew KD and all that shit. But you know what I'm saying? Just a wordplay on you gotta be able to navigate your environment. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be caught victim just because you wasn't trying to make it through that shit. But then a little bit later in the song, he said, I seen shootouts in the playground where nobody was safe. Niggas dying to get off the block, but nobody escaped. And that's something that, you know what I'm saying, we can all speak to on an everyday basis, man. Not everybody gonna make it out, you know what I'm saying? And it's not even a thing where it's a matter of, you know what I'm saying, who is doing what. It's a little bit of a luck factor to it, but you know what I'm saying, not everybody gonna make it out. And you gotta acknowledge the niggas that didn't make it out. Shout out to everybody I know that didn't make it. You know what I'm saying? I shouted out everybody that made it past 30 in a couple videos ago, but Shout out to them again, man, because it's a blessing to make it past 30 because everybody don't make it, you know what I'm saying? So it's one of them things where you got to just appreciate that we here and live life every day to the fullest. But that was it. Track 9, I Can Hear the Storm. Definitely a nice track. That was one of the longest, that is the longest track on the project. So that nigga has some shit to get off his chest on that joint, but definitely a great track. So we're going to get into track 10. Track 10 is entitled Dolla and A Dream featuring Stephen Young. This is featuring a sample from a group called Merge that was out in 1982, and the song is called What Makes You Wanna Lie to Me. And you know what I'm saying? You'll hear it all the way through with the beat, and then at the end, you'll kind of hear the vocals to it. So this is my personal favorite sampled song on the project, but definitely a great track. You know what I'm saying? Stephen Young did his thing, Dave East gonna do his thing, and of course, Harry Fraud did his thing. So without any further ado, we're gonna get into track 10, Dolla and A Dream. Let's get it.
Born as kings, nigga. Die as kings, nigga. I got with fraud, ain't nothing fraudulent. Still hit the ball, get bent. He produced it, I'm just talking shit. I had a dream, we all got rich. Now they hating bone in my body. Got it, I order hits. Had to take a trip to the islands, find out my origin. I'm eating Cuban food in Miami, linked with my Florida bitch. Healthy, we just trying to be wealthy. That mean you more than rich. You gangsta catch a body in public, that way we all convinced. You solid, you ain't gotta speak on it. It's in your actions. With Money King division, shit broke us down to a fraction. Lazy pulled up with some baggies, I'm stressing out trying to match them. Some shit never changed, like you had $1 million bill. Still sharp and still, spirits got around me, and I caught the chills. For real, before we bagged it up, we let the fans dry it. My youngest really trying to get it back in blood, they vampires. Me and my circle, a bunch of sticks, this shit a campfire. No disrespect to niggas, can't find you buried with ants by it. Under dirt, that paper made him lazy. He ain't wanna work at close range, blood at his teeth, put on another shirt. Nobody saw it.
Life ain't what it seems. From the dirt, but a nigga still clean. Hot and fresh on the scene. I be doing shit that niggas never seen. I be getting bitches that niggas only dream. I just want the money, peaches and the cream. I just want the money, ball with my team. We just some niggas that came from the concrete. Gotta have a dollar and a dream and believe.
Dollar, piece of the gods, piece of the earth, let's run the universe. Everything I've been through in the verse before my hearse. I'm on Ferrari horses, Cavalli hoodies, or the lobster fours. The dope was roll, that mean they gotta call us. Plug gave me my own work, now I can stamp it. Dust made them get naked, they started dancing. Harlem shaking in the lobby like a Diddy vid. I ain't gotta fantasize, I talk about shit we really did. The courts can't charge him as an adult because he's still a kid. Niggas rather burn it before they build the bridge. I'm low, but I be in the mix, scrambling, really wildin'. Talking about themselves, we was in and out. Now the kicks 1,000, still get my lobster from City Island.
Life ain't what it seems. From the dirt, but a nigga still clean. Hot and fresh on the scene. I just want the money, peaches and the cream. I just want the money, ball with my team. We just some niggas that came from the concrete. Gotta have a dollar and a dream and believe.
From the concrete, nigga. Hoffa.
And there you have it, man. Track 10, Dolla and A Dream. You heard that sample kind of come through at the end. The original song, it's a beautiful song. It's a great song. If you haven't heard that joint, definitely check it out. But I love the way Harry Fraud flipped that into another classic for this project. And you know what I'm saying? This kind of just speaks to kind of coming into a more lighthearted vibe to it. You know what I'm saying? The hook is just some regular nigga shit. I just want the money, peaches and the cream. I just want the money to ball with my team. We just some niggas that came from the concrete. Gotta have a dollar and a dream and believe. And that's basically what it's all about, man. If you don't believe, if you don't have a dream, you were already stuck, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Find something to do. It can be anything, man. Just have a way out. You know what I'm saying? Whatever that is to you, whatever your passion is, whatever your outlet is, man, turn that shit into a dollar, man. Keep that shit pushing. But you know what I'm saying? The second verse, he kind of got into peace to the gods, peace to the earths. Let's run the universe. Everything I've been through a verse. Before my hearse, I want Ferrari horses. So, you know what I'm saying? Niggas got goals, man. I ain't gonna lie. I do want a Ferrari myself, so I can relate to that. But the whole peace to the gods, peace to the earths thing, I said in the first track, he took a little hiatus while he was acting on the Wu-Tang thing, and that's some shit that niggas we always talking about in that Wu-Tang vibe. Peace to the gods, peace to the earths. The gods is the brothers, the earths is the women. So, you know what I'm saying? Definitely a homage there that I can relate to. So, you know what I'm saying? Nice little way to just tie everything back together from the beginning. But another great track. Stephen Young definitely did his thing, you know what I'm saying? Niggas that can sing, they definitely come through and give a hook, a different vibe on a straight up hip hop project. So you got to appreciate that. But that was track 10, Dolla and A Dream. We're going to get into track 11, Count It Up. This is featuring French Montana. Now, we heard French Montana on this channel before. He was on the stage with Big Crit and Smoke DZA and Currency, and he kind of held his own. And I'm not here to knock French Montana. I'm a big French Montana fan. I kind of want to do Macaroni, Mac and Cheese Part 2 on this channel, but you know what I'm saying? He definitely did his thing. French Montana featuring by Dave East, Count It Up, track 11. Let's get it.
Too many grown-ass men feel like somebody home, son. Last time I checked, it's the same 24 hours every day, nigga. What you doing with it?
Música de Harry Fraud.
Count it up.
Try and fade us with that quarantine. Left the game, I left the tap, robbed the bank without the mask, and told them count it up. Told them count it up. I'll be shooting from half, not the front. We'll use the back, and told them count it up. Hey,
let's go. It wasn't no hot tech, we rocked it up. I never could side with them niggas, we come from the same shit, but I went and got it up. You play with the family, we tie you up. All that I know is go count it up. 20 hoes in the sprinter, let's round them up. Let's go slide on them niggas, you down or what? We was fucking housing up. I only buy weed, it's a pounding up. I came a long way from the kitchen and whipped new edition. I went Bobby Brown on them. Ain't no more reminders. Now they follow me, I feel like Elijah. She calling me daddy, but I'm not a father. I'm with the fade like a barber, walking out. Ain't about that paper, we cut them out. Are you a gangster, you want the clout. We voted to pack them, we want them out. You tryna walk, niggas run you out. Her ass was fat, but I want them out. We counted up while y'all running out. Damn homies.
Try and fade us with that quarantine. Left the game, I left the tap, robbed the bank without the mask, and told them count it up, and told them count it up, told them count it up, told them count it up. Hey, top numero uno, not Jason Derulo. Cop that, swerve from that curve, but stop it that way even more. Drinking that holy water, titles we paid for farms, making my meals in order. From the ground, hustle, brown bag, nacho, South Bronx, chopper. Busted that onions, that raw, that sushi. Talking them guns and fades like Boosie. Strippers, floor, mop, South Bronx, block. Try and fade us with that quarantine. Left the game, I left the tap, robbed the bank without the mask, and told them count it up. Told them count it up. I'll be shooting from half, not the front. We'll use the back, and told them count it up.
And there you have it, man. Track 11, Count It Up, featuring French Montana. And you know what I'm saying? Like I said, the name speaks for the subject matter itself. Niggas talking about getting money and ways to get to it. And you know what I'm saying? Both rappers did their thing on it, but the first words that was spoken on this track just hit home for me right away. And that was all I needed to hear for this joint. The nigga started off by saying, too many grown-ass men feeling like somebody owns something. Last time I checked, it was the same 24 hours in every day. What you gonna do with it? You know what I'm saying? And that's just straight up the truth, bro. Like, I can't tell you how many people I just see just be so lazy, bro, and then be mad when they don't got no bread. Like, nigga, just get to it, man. Ain't nothing stopping you from walking out that house every day and getting to it. So my message to everybody that's watching this is go outside and get to it every day. Whatever it is to you, go outside and get that. You know what I'm saying? Because niggas ain't gonna hand it to you. Unless you're a child and you got parents, niggas ain't gonna hand that shit to you. You know what I'm saying? Go out and get that shit every day. But like I said, great track. Definitely fucking with it. We down to the last 3 songs. We're gonna be moving on to track 12, which is entitled "The Win." Now, I mentioned a couple songs earlier during this project that those were in my top 5. So usually projects, they kind of fade out towards the end and the quality kind of dissipates. But these last 3 songs round out my top 5. So, you know what I'm saying? We're going to get into number 12. This is entitled "The Win," featuring Crutch Calhoun. I never heard of Crutch Calhoun before this project, but he definitely did his thing on this, and it definitely made me want to check out some of his solo projects. So, again, track 12, "The Win," featuring Crutch Calhoun. Let's get it.
Harry Fraud gon' hold me down. Don't take much to get me right.
Harry Fraud gon' hold me down as soon as that beat loop.
Harry Fraud gon' hold me down. Don't take much to get me right. Every loss I ever took, I shook it off, got back to life. Every time we ever failed, we stood up and seen the light. Every time the plug was front and took too long, we tweaked the price. Every obstacle I faced just made me great. Arguments before my classes every morning made me late. Time to waste. I got 2 daughters growing rapid, but they straight with more to ask for. What Walk right through the front and kill you. Where I'm from, no back door. Before the 40s clapped off, put Spaldings on the backboard. Like 10 years in the game, I realized these niggas rap the same. Product of my environment, honestly, I got that to blame. Before the rapper fame, we was bagging haze up, don't ask my name. Interrogations had niggas nervous, now they don't act the same. Same day, ain't much change, call me my Jack the same. Took a million losses just to fill a win. Woke up on a yacht, we hit Barbados just to fill a win. Don't never trust a thief, that nigga stole, he probably still again. Chasing that first high, knowing that's something she won't feel again.
They say pressure bust pipes and I ain't leaked yet. Not at all. A couple times I extended arms and they ain't reached back. Time is ticking, gotta thank God for each breath. I'm trying to make it last forever like I'm Keith Sweat. I'm getting texts about some shit I hadn't peeped yet. Niggas still playing checkers, one day they'll see his chest. Niggas still do the most, we did more and needed less. Yeah, reporting live from the trenches. Jumping over fences, thugging since we was infants. They shot him, he ain't even had no gun, he was defenseless. Grew up with the misfits, blue hunters, crip shit. Lighting big tree like Rockefeller during Christmas. You know I had this vision since bro was in Audrey kitchen with the workout, and he wasn't doing fitness. Add it up.
Took a million losses just to fill a win. Woke up on a yacht, we hit Barbados just to fill a win. Don't never trust a thief, that nigga stole, he probably still again. Chasing that first high, knowing that's something she won't feel again. We know.
There you have it, man. Track 12, The Win by Crutch Calhoun. So like I kind of mentioned, as we get towards the later parts of this tape, it definitely kind of has a more of a uplifting vibe to it as far as the subject matter and what niggas is talking about. So this is strictly about, man, just appreciating the wins in life. You know what I'm saying? Took a million losses just to feel a win. Woke up on a yacht in Barbados just to feel the win. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's just resting on your laurels and enjoying the fruits of your labor, man. Hard work paid off. And when you get that win, you got to appreciate that shit. So, you know what I'm saying? A couple lines that stuck out to me on this track was when he said, "No time to waste. I got 2 daughters growing rapid, but they straight. What more can I ask for?" And you know what I'm saying? I don't got no daughters. I got 2 sons, and them niggas is growing every fucking day. So I can definitely relate to that. Them niggas growing rapid, but these niggas is straight. They got everything they need. So I ain't tripping, man. That's a W for me. So, you know what I'm saying? As long as I continue to stay blessed like that, I'm going to always appreciate the wins that I got. But then on the end of the hook, the nigga said, "Never trust a thief that nigga stole. He probably steal again. Chasing that first high, knowing that's something he'll never feel again." And that just don't just go for niggas stealing. That goes for anybody, man. That goes for anybody in your life that they do some shit you don't fuck with. Best believe they gonna do that shit again because that's who they are. You know what I'm saying? Niggas gonna show their character before they know that you're judging their character. So never think that they're gonna change their character just for you because they've been doing that shit their whole life. So, you know what I'm saying? That's just something that stuck to me. You know what I'm saying? If a nigga stole from you, he gonna steal again. So, you know, keep it pushing, keep your eyes open, or just know niggas and know what type of time they on and keep niggas in a certain box. You know what I'm saying? But definitely a nice track. Number 12, The Win, featuring Crutch Calhoun. He definitely did his thing. So I'm definitely gonna be looking up for some of his projects in the future. We down to the last 2 tracks. Track 13 is entitled "Yeah, I Know." This is featuring King Shooter. So if you remember in the beginning of the album, it was a song called "The Disaprearance" where he said he gets chills from the sound of hearing his niggas laughing, and in the ad-lib he said "Shooter." So that's a shout out to this nigga. So King Shooter, man, R.I.P. to him. I heard that he passed away from complications through COVID. And anybody related to that situation, if I'm wrong, please let me know I'm wrong. But that's what I read, and you know what I'm saying, they kind of just sticks to what he's been saying throughout this whole project, just kind of paying homage to him and shouting him out. But hey, he did this thing on this joint. Like, I ain't never heard of him before this, and obviously he passed away, so I can't hear anything moving forward. But this is a great track. He definitely did his thing. The video on this joint, he's not in it, but you can definitely feel his spirit in this joint. So another great track, man. Shout out King Shooter, R.I.P. But we're gonna get into track 13 entitled "Yeah, I Know," featuring King Shooter. Let's go.
Brand new Glock 40 on my hip. I just blew another 40 on my wrist. I'm the shit, yeah, I know. He love her, but it's shorty on my dick. Acting different, she been fucking with a crip off the rip, yeah, I know. Shit a little different, sister trap. Where you at? Never thought that I would rap, that's a fact, yeah, I know. Just bought a bunch of guns, let's get them back. They ain't searched me, I just walked in with the strap. Ain't no cap, yeah, I know. It's hard to recognize, I kept her face down. Don't have nothing on your body, this is shakedown. Back and forth going out of town on the Greyhound. Tried to give her the world, she saying she needs space now. I started out just trying to get some product. You could cut it, you could chop it, nobody know where I got it. Brand new Glock 40 on my hip. I just blew another 40 on my wrist. I'm the shit, yeah, I know. He love her, but it's shorty on my dick. Acting different, she been fucking with a crip off the rip, yeah, I know. Just bought a bunch of guns, let's get them back. They ain't searched me, I just walked in with the strap. Ain't no cap, yeah, I know.
I was posted on the block with the demons, couple Glocks. We ain't worried about the ops, we ain't leaving.
Yeah, I know.
I know niggas that got shot for no reason, wasn't beefing. It's just hot and niggas tweaking, so I gotta keep a pole. Bitch, I grew up in the field, ain't no way around it. And if he jacking, we got static, then I probably robbed him. Couple bitches on my dick that I done curved before. But since this money came, they all don't turn to carnivore. If you could read between the lines, they all meat eaters. And I ain't worried about no beef, we got street sweepers.
Brand new Glock 40 on my hip. I just blew another 40 on my wrist. I'm the shit, yeah, I know. He love her, but it's shorty on my dick. Acting different, she been fucking with a crip off the rip, yeah, I know. Shit a little different since the trap. Where you at? Never thought that I would rap, that's a fact, yeah, I know. If I can't be that charge, fuck it, I'ma spend a yard. Just me and my dog coming up, living hard. Never disrespect the set, I put that on guard. Running up another check, I just hopped out the Benz. Nobody dropped and we sliding again. We don't rock with ops and we not gon' pretend. I see they get hot when we win, but they gon' hit shots if we spin.
If I can't beat that charge, fuck it, I'ma spend a yard. Just me and my dog coming up, living hard. Never disrespect the set, I put that on guard. Running up another check, I just hopped out the Benz. Nobody dropped and we sliding again. We don't rock with ops and we not gon' pretend. I see they get hot when we win, but they gon' hit shots if we spin.
And there you have it, man. Track 13. Yeah, I know. Again, shout out King Shooter, man. He definitely did his thing. But that was a great track. I mean, I love the cadence. I love the flow. I love the beat. I love the snares. Everything about that track goes crazy. I'm a big fan of that joint. Like I said, that's top 2 of my top 5. So big fan of that song. You know what I'm saying? That nigga King Shooter talking about, I know niggas that got shot for no reason wasn't beefing. It's just hot and niggas tweaking, so I gotta keep a pole. And that's some real shit, man. Not everybody that got shot did something wrong. Sometimes niggas be geeking, bro. So, you know what I'm saying? I ain't saying carry a pole, man, but just keep your eyes open and protect yourself, bro, because niggas be out here wilding, bro. But even Dave East, this is definitely talking about, you know what I'm saying, a certain subject matter, but he definitely has some shit to say about the ladies on this one, which I found interesting. So at the beginning of his verse, he talking about I tried to give her the world, now she say she needs space now. You know what I'm saying? So as much as you can try to please these joints, sometimes it's another nigga out there doing just a little bit more, man. So focus on you, King. Do what you gotta do to make it to your own. And then on the hook, he said, he love her, but his shorty on my dick, she been acting different. She been fucking with a crip off the rip. And that just goes to it again, man. Like, again, same exact subject. You could be doing everything you want for your joint, but it could be another nigga out there doing some type of whole other shit that you ain't on. So, you know what I'm saying? Focus on you, man. Invest in yourself, bro. I'm gonna always say that. That's always my advice to any young nigga, anybody that comes to me, man. Invest in yourself, bro. That's all I'm gonna say for that one. But we finally made it. This is the final track. This is my favorite song on the track. This is track 14, entitled Red Fox Restaurant, featuring Currency. Currency definitely did his thing, man. He even kind of shifted his subject matter to match the vibe of the tape. So definitely a great project. Definitely a great song. And Harry Fraud wrapped it up and capped it off and signed off in the right way. So we're going to get into the last track of the album, track 4, Red Fox Restaurant, featuring Currency. Let's get it.
At the present time, we have no information as to the present whereabouts of Mr. Hoffa. We have no information that he is living or dead.
It was a stable way of living, still a nigga had to stop. At the rate that we was getting it, how could we refuse to cop? I took over the block, stood on top, my money saw a way out. The high life, every night we living like the ball dropped on New Year's. But they ain't firecrackers that you hear. Best believe it's cane and stash, beneath them trees, them boys will blast you, then they'll flee the scene. Don't ask me what team I'm from, what side I'm on. East side, New Orleans, where I started, top of the world. Bitch, and making wages with my neighbors, Porsches and Ferraris racing. I worked hard and I made it, y'all niggas hardly hard as us. They garbage and they bars are scribbled on some toilet paper. She saw the car that I'm driving, now she won't get fucked inside it. Habit to oblige, every day I'm high. Came here to collect my check, now show me where to sign.
Early yesterday, acting on a request from the Hoffa family, police found Hoffa's car in the restaurant parking lot. He said it showed no signs of the struggle.
No need for no doctor. He disappeared like Jimmy Hoffa. Blacked out in the spot. Order Hennessy. I don't drink no vodka. On my papa. I done blew more tree than any roster. One more shot and we can rob him. Lot of jokers, we ain't got them. One of the condo with the balcony. The staircase is spiral. Fuck a mask. Pull up bare face and find you. Might surprise you. Been low from dice games cause they'll line you. My whole life changed when I said I got you. I painted just like Picasso. I don't owe you nothing, you lucky, I'll let you taste this bottle. They been on my body, no lying, I never chased the model. They can eat your pocket, pull some cake about it. You had your own dream, you could've went and did your thing, and have to hate about it. There's so much I can say about housing, just glad I made it out.
I have never witnessed anything in my life such as what has been going on here the last 8 weeks. An atmosphere created by the United States Marshals, by the FBI, and the government as a whole.
And there you have it, man. Track 14, Red Fox Restaurant. Like I said, Currency definitely did his thing, and just the whole vibe of the track was definitely a nice way to sign off. Even those last few words from that recording at the end, it just kind of brings it full circle and like kind of just salutes the vibe of the tape. You know what I'm saying? Like it definitely wraps it up by keeping the same subject matter and keeping that same continuity. But like I said, Currency, you know what I'm saying? Usually he don't talk about that heavy or some street shit, but he definitely got into it. Cause I mean, New Orleans, man, like, you know, shit, it ain't sweet out there either. So, you know what I'm saying? Currency definitely kind of switched his vibe to match the vibe of the tape, but definitely a great trap. You know what I'm saying? I definitely appreciate that joint. And Dave East, he always gonna sign off in the right way on any of his projects. So definitely a great track. But that's it, man. That's all I got. That's track 14, Red Fox Restaurant. That's Hoffa. Shout out Dave East, man. Another great project. I know he just released Karma 4. I just heard that joint. If I ever get it on vinyl, I'll definitely review it on the channel. But Dave East been dropping shit, been dropping heat for a minute. So if you're not a fan, definitely check out some of his projects. I'm sure you'll find something that you fuck with. But I appreciate y'all taking this Hoffa journey with me. Like I said, Hoffa's my personal favorite Dave East project. So I wanted to make sure to get this on the show. So, you know what I'm saying? If you wasn't a fan already, you can definitely go out and cop this joint on Apple Music right now. But again, that's the end of the episode. I appreciate y'all fucking with me for this journey, man. I appreciate everybody that's been fucking with me through this whole time and all the support that I've got. You know what I'm saying? Make sure to check out all the other videos on my channel. And if you are interested in hearing any of those samples that we discussed on this project or any of my other projects, you can always look them up directly, or you can just go check out some of my shorts. I'll just kind of play little snippets of the original song as well as the new samples song. So, you know what I'm saying? You can kind of hear the connection there to decide if it's something you want to fuck with long term. But like I said, I appreciate all the support. Definitely check out all my other videos. And until then, next time, we out.